Welcome back to the Can't Stop Talking podcast. Today's episode is truly going to be life-changing. It's what I wish I could have heard when I'm starting out on my journey. And I know someone needs to hear this because I tried to make this literally 5 times on Instagram Live and it wasn't working. But I had this voice in my head, like, you need to get this message out. And so I decided to go on a different platform instead of giving up. So without further ado, here is today's podcast. You are going to be successful. I know you. I know you know that. I know that's been on your heart forever. I know your life is good, but it's going to be great. Maybe your business is good, but it's going to be great. You're going to have thousands of followers. You're going to have people DMing you every single day to work with you. And you'll be able to take trips you only dreamed about when you sat in your cubicle at your 9 to 5. And it's not about if this will happen, it's about when. It's going to be everything that you dreamed of, everything that was on your vision board, everything that you said to your peers who called you crazy. It's all going to come true when you stop waiting, when you stop looking for outside circumstances to make these dreams come true. When you decide that you are going to change your life and you're going to stop waiting for this genie to fall out of the sky and grant you 3 wishes. Once you realize you are the genie, you're the person who's going to make this life everything you've ever dreamed of. Look in the mirror, because it's you. How effing liberating is that? That you don't have to wait for anyone. No man, no money, no client. You are the one who's going to take everything that you have and turn it into goddamn gold. When you stop waiting for January 1st, when you stop waiting for Mercury to be out of retrograde, when you stop waiting for a sign, when you decide you are the person now and not in the future, everything changes. The moment you just blindly trust yourself and trust yourself again and again and again, that's when you take off. I don't care if it's the beginning of your business or you're 3 years deep in. I'm going to tell you how this has continued to change my life. Because when I left corporate America, because I had no clue what I was doing, right? I never built a business before other than when I was like 4 years old. I used to, maybe not 4, maybe more like 7. I used to buy stickers off my parents with no money and resell them to them. Like, I was such a little scammer. So funny. So they would buy me stickers and I would literally set up a shop in the living room and be like, all right, these stickers are now like 5 cents. And they would have to rebuy them. A genius, a hustler, right? But other than that, I had never built a business before. I was 25 years old. What I did have was a dream, right? And I wasn't going to waste this one life wishing I went after it. I wasn't going to be sitting in my deathbed thinking like, what would have happened if I didn't work in corporate America for 50 years? What would have happened if I actually just trusted myself and trust the desires of my heart and trusted the people online who were saying this was possible and did it? But I'm not leaving this life with what ifs, and I'm not letting you either. So instead of listening to everyone that told me to stay at my day job, including my own father, right, who said, you have to go back to corporate America, right? Oh, you want to be a life coach? Be a life coach in corporate America. Who's going to pay you online? I don't understand, right? And so what did I do? I told him that I got fired when I really quit. When you listen to people who aren't where you want to be, you are trusting their opinion over your own. And guess what happened when I didn't trust my dad's opinion? That was 3 years ago, and my sister called me 3 months ago and said, "You're never gonna believe what dad said." I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Sammy," she calls me Sammy, my whole family does. She was like, "Sammy, he said I should build a business just like my sister. The people who doubt you are going to be the ones asking you how you did it." And this is how I did it, you guys. I got in rooms with people who were doing what I wanted to do, who made me think that anything was possible. I invested in myself when I was like, oh my gosh, I've never, ever spent this amount of money ever before, right? I got in rooms with people who made me believe that I could make money from my phone. I never thought 6 figures from my phone was an actual possible thing. And now I'm sitting here telling you that I did it, right? But I saw it because I saw other people do it. And there's two types of people. There's the ones who post about making money, right? And those people will see those people making money and say, there's no way in hell, that needs to be a scam. This is bullshit. And they'll sit on their ass and they'll go to their corporate job every day hating their life. And then there's us. There's the people who see people online making money and say, oh my gosh, I can do that too. And then here's the magic. You actually have to take the steps to make that happen. But I know you. You're listening to this episode. You're this far in the episode because you believe in yourself. You know this is true. You know that this is reality for you, or you wouldn't be here. And so this has happened over and over again in my career, right? Just now in October, I ended a long-term coaching container with someone. And I was like, I'm going to take a break on coaching for a little bit. And then I saw someone who was inspiring the F out of me. And I was like, why would I wait? What the hell? Why would I wait if this person I feel in my gut is my next, coach, is the person who's going to lead me? Why would I wait till January 1st? January 1st is just another day. That's just delaying my results. And so thank God I didn't, right? That's not who I am. I don't wait. I've done 2 masterminds at the same time before. I love coaching. That's why I do it. That's why I invest in it, right? I believe in it so freaking deeply. And so I just got off the call with this coach who I've been working with now for 2 months because I didn't wait. And the first half of the call, I expressed to her how my business has been easier than ever before. We've only been working together for a month and a half. I said, you're never going to believe this. People message me to sign up for DBA and pay in full daily. My content has been saved, shared, and commented on more posts than ever before, right? I'm launching multiple things and I'm still only working 3 to 4 times a week. I get messages about this podcast all the time. All of this without cold DMs, sales pages, sales calls. And it's crazy to think that if I waited, I would have been in the same spot that I was. Business was great, but I wanted it to be incredible, extraordinary. I wanted it to be amazing, and I wanted to help so many people's lives. And here's the thing. I didn't do this for me. I specifically remember when I joined her container, I said, the money is great, but I want to help as many people as I can make business so much easier. That's why I signed up. To evolve, to grow, to learn, to get more tools. And the craziest thing is after I ended the call with my coach this week, I got a DM from my client. She sounded so happy and she said, Sam, you're never going to believe this. Someone literally found me, asked to sign up for a discovery call, and now wants to be my private client. And then someone else asked me what offers I have. I'm not even selling my mastermind yet, but I told her about the mastermind and she signed up. It's a trickle effect. It's a ripple. When you believe in your success and it's not only believing in your success, it's doing the things to back it. It's trusting yourself. I trusted myself that if I got into that container, I would explode. And I did because of that confidence, right? And because of that, my clients are exploding, right? And so I know so many of you guys have been burned before by coaches, but you can't get burned if you believe in yourself and your work. You just can't. It's not possible. And so I know this is your time. I know you're going to be successful. I know you're going to have everything that you've dreamed of because you aren't going to wait. You're going to trust yourself. You're going to believe in you, and you're going to block out all the goddamn noise that says otherwise. If you need to mute people on Instagram, mute them. If you need to mute people in real life, mute them. Follow the people who make you feel like anything is possible. Because truth is, anything really is possible. Take this life and create gold for everyone else. And if you liked this episode, please, please, please message me on Instagram and let me know. I believe in you. I love you. You are worthy now. And you are going to the top.